This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Le bon temps brûlé. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now operating in empty. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC, and ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, move the sticks.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking for a gap. It's Barry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Crosses the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They try the middle, but stop for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory. Let's see what the call is here. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Hand off to the single back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. It's reeled in. It's buried. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. Yeah, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
No, kick it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. One final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now the handoff. Breaks an open space. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powers through. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Handoff in a single back formation. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. And a tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, that play had a chance to open up if he could have caught the ball and got behind that convoy of blockers, but he just drops the ball, maybe peeking up to look where to go.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverage.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Go right back to him on first down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Van Buren. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw play. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. A draw to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Looking for some space. It's Barry. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass rush gets home. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Coming for the receiver. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Gives it to the back. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down. Makes a big play all the way to the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, and the route is on. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense operating from the pistol. On the ground, it's Berry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Grab down the middle, it's Parker. And he brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield.